Hello everyone, welcome back for another Let's Peek. This week, another old arcade game, as you see there, from 1990, and there's a story behind this one for me. You see, back in, 1992, 1993, summer 1992, yeah, I got the fun of attending a math and science camp. Unfortunately, this math and science camp was on the campus of Oral Roberts University, which is a very, very religious school, shall we say. But it wasn't all bad. It was actually a pretty fun time with a bunch of other people about my age. Almost came away with it. Or almost came away from it with a girlfriend, too. But that is besides the point. One of the main features that made this stick out in my mind was the fact that they had a fully functioning arcade on campus. Yeah, I know, it's weird. A fully functioning arcade on a Christian campus. And it actually had some pretty good games. This being the main one that I frequented during my month-long stint there. In case you haven't been able to tell by the demonstration that's been rolling by, no, there is no sound because there is no sound during the demonstration. This is two-player mode, what they're showing. One-player mode is you versus a bunch of little ships that float in and drop off troops and blow up chunks of your wall. But essentially, you are one of the castles, you get cannons, and you've got to build a wall around yourself. You build a wall to keep out the invading troops, among other things. But if you do not complete the wall, that is game over and you must insert credit to continue. That type of thing. But yeah, this is actually a really, really interesting little game. It's good for quick fun. They had other versions of it on, say, the NES, and I don't recall if any other versions were made, probably for Super Nintendo and Genesis, but I don't remember those. I do remember the NES version was much easier than this. This is a very hard arcade game because it's designed to eat up your quarters. Very much so designed to eat up your quarters. So anyway. Thank you. And now that I've accredited the machine, the music gets to start up. And this was very much meant to be a multiplayer experience more than a single player, and I got much multiplayer experience during that month-long camp. But I'm going to start out on recruit level because I am frankly terrible, and I could use the warm-up, even though it won't help me when I get to veteran. So the first thing we have to do is select a castle. And I'm pretty sure there's a good strategy to this, but I don't recall it anymore. So now we place our cannons. The only thing I really remember is you want to keep your cannons in a position that it will not be difficult to build around. So now we end up trading shots. Me with my 3 cannons there. There we go. So now I gotta fix the holes in my fort here. That is done. I thought too much there. I was hoping I would have enough time to go around, but I decided to pause a little bit, and it did not do me any favors. So since we've cleared the first wave, we get a couple extra cannons. If we'd had a second castle walled off, we'd get more cannons. Your cannons, at least at this level, can only have one shot in the air at a time. And once they send it off, yeah. So once they send it off, they cannot fire again until it lands. Let's go here. So I believe the best place would probably be right about here. And we will only start with 2 cannons, which means this is going to be a very, very difficult start. But we want to focus on these guys, the darker yellowish ships. Because if we do not get rid of them, they're going to drop troops on us. Yeah, let's keep that. Sometimes I have a hard time remembering what button rotates here because it's been so long since I really played. So once again, we're going to focus on the troop drop ships there. With 4 cannons, it might just be a little easier. I doubt it. Luckily, no troops will fall on us, but we have almost no wall left, which is very, very bad. And we're going to need a little bit more wall for the new cannons, because if we do not have a walled off space, we cannot build extra cannons. Ah, messed that up. I probably could have gotten it if I'd have rotated, but I didn't. Oh well. There we go, on here. One here. 3 new super troops here to... Oh, you're moving. If I keep this up, I've got a shot. Or a not. You're killing me, game. Oh, that's bad. The red ship is really bad to have to deal with. It drops little fireballs on you that don't go away. The more it gets off, those little flaming cannonballs there. Now we will have fire left behind for every shot it got off. But we survived. We survived. Much better than I thought I'd do. I think this is the hardest one available. It may very well be. I think we only get 2 cannons again. Which is going to be a problem. Yep. We start off with 2 cannons again. Let's put them back here. I'm not going to get all the troops gone. Darn it. I didn't even get 1 ship. Oh, yes, I did. But now those ships that landed will start to deposit troops on the place. Ah. Not quite enough. And all those little troops will blow up that castle. I'm in trouble. Oh, am I in trouble? Okay, this is not a terrible bad thing. It came with an interesting feature wherein if you got beat, it would let you continue with more firepower. What that means is that you get to start over. I'm going to pick, this isn't any better really. And it would give you slightly upgraded cannons and let you start with 3. Or 4 in this case, sorry. Yeah, put you here. That's the worst possible place I could have put them. Oh well. Ah. That was a terrible job. Oh, that is really bad. I'm not so good at this game. But I do get 2 more super cannons there. Ah. They're going to get troops on land. They're getting very good at hitting that one spot. And I'm only going to get to place 1 cannon unless it takes that corner away. It did not. And there's what I was talking about with the fire that sticks around after battle comes. Oh, this sucks. I do not rate my survival chances highly. Oh, now I'm screwed. Yeah, I am completely screwed. I cannot. Ah, those jerks. Cheap, cheap jerks. I cannot build over that spot. And I have no way to fix that. Well, one more continue means we get even stronger firepower. And I think this is the last upgrade we actually get. Even though I did it to myself again. Oh well. And we have less of these to worry about. They're big old jerks. I hear ya. I didn't get a single piece there. Yep, I get my one cannon. My one lone cannon, not enough. Oh sure, laugh it up. If I'd kept my really good cannons, I would have had a shot. But I did not. So let's see if it actually does give me more firepower. I don't recall it giving you stronger cannons. Nah, pretty much the same cannons. And right there. Very funny game. Let's see if I can keep from screwing this up horribly. Probably not, since I already lost, you know. It's already lost the battle for war, for the ground forces there. No new cannons for me, huh? Need to toast this guy. Oh, that was ill-advised. Ah, I had the shot. Oh well. I do believe that is more than enough of my complete failure at playing a very old arcade game. Anyway, take care, folks. I will see you all back next time, next week, for something new. Yes, I agree. That was terrible. Later, all.